Happy Tuesday, family. Welcome to Tidbit Tuesdays with Grace. I'll be as quick as I can be today. I have been doing some self evaluation and some thinking. And what I have come to today is just some affirmations for me, but also for you. One thing I wanted to start off saying is that I am not for everyone. I absolutely know that. I am not for everyone, but I know that for one person, at least, I am everything. That for them, I am everything to them. They desire me, they want me, they value me. And for a long time, I had this seeking for everyone to love and appreciate who I am, for everyone to acknowledge who I am, for everyone to treat me as if I have value. And when I was not treated that way, I began to evaluate myself and think of myself in that way. But I am coming to a place, and it took me until this ripe old age to realize that just because they don't see your value and just because they don't see your worth does not take away from the fact that you are valuable and you are worthy, right? And we have to get to a point where we acknowledge who we are, we acknowledge the depth of what's in us, we acknowledge that we are absolutely fabulous just as we are, and we acknowledge that though everyone else might not get with who you are, everyone else may not accept who you are, everyone else may not acknowledge who you are, you know all that you are. I used to get to a point where if people talked ill of me, I started to believe it. Where if people thought a way about me, I believed them. Where if they said things about me, I believed it. And then I had to start reevaluating why I was so willing to accept what they said and what they thought and what they believed about me rather than what I know about me. Because despite what is going on in our world, despite what is going on in our lives, despite what may have happened in your life, you know somewhere deep inside you exactly who you are, and you know deep inside you exactly what you need to be. So yes, maybe someone may not see you as their everything and may not see you as worthy and valuable to them, but I need you to see who you are intrinsically, deeply. I need you to see that and know that you are absolutely irreplaceable. There is no one like you on the face of this earth. You have overcome so much. You have overcome more than some would have been able to handle. You're still standing in the face of it. You're still breathing, taking those deep breaths, right? Wusa. You are still loving. Mm. You are still accepting. You are still reaching out. You're still giving. You're still being all of these things that life tells you you should not be. That life would have you acting out a different way. So as I started out, I am not for everyone. You might not be for everyone. But to that one person, you are everything. And that one person really needs to start with you. To you, you should be everything. You should be that just right amount of sugar that you put in the coffee. Yes, you should be that just right amount of sweetener that goes on anything for you. Now, there are others who will acknowledge the amazingness that you are, but you got to start with you. And you got to stop letting people's thoughts, negative thoughts, and toxic way of being and their image of what they have created you to be end up being your image of what you believe you are. It's beyond time for that, y'all. You have to start thinking more highly of yourself. And let them people think what they're going to think. Let them do what they're going to do. Let them say what they're going to say because they're still going to. But you can't be the one that falls every single time someone has an ill thought or an ill word against you, because you're more than that. We're in our I'm more than that era. Hmm. We're in our I know who I am era. We're in our I'm not arrogant, but I'm confident era. We're in our I finally know, acknowledge, and accept who I am era. I hope you're there with me. Let's do better. Let's be better. Let's think better about ourselves. All right. Happy Tidbit Tuesday. Have a phenomenal rest of your week, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.